ओम यदविद्या विलासेन भूतभौतिक सृष्टयः तन्नौमि परमात्मानं सच्चिदानंद विग्रहं शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। In Vedanta Paribhasha, we are seeing the Anumanam that is given by Siddhanti. Page number 7. Atrayam Prayoga. This is the 6th line from the bottom. So the Purva Pakshi's question was Nanu. 2 lines above that. About the Anumanam is this Nanu. Nanu. Vijnanasya Katham Swaprakashata. Purva Pakshi is asking, how do you say Vijnanam is Swayam Prakashata? Because no other darshana, Nyaya, Bhat, they did not accept Sattva. Accepted Swayam Prakashatvam, the Vritti, Jnana Vritti, not in Pramata. And Bauddha, Prakashatvam is not there. Swayam Jnanam, Swayam Jnana Karta. Kartru Karma Virodha is there in their darshana. You remember last session?
Yes, Swamiji.
Everybody?
Yes.
Okay. Because only then you will follow this session. And he said, na, Vishaya Atma Vijnananam Trayanam api Jadatve Jagadandya Prasangat. If you take Vishaya is also Jada, Atma is also Jada, Jnanam is also Jada, then Andya means there is no Chaitanya, which Ilyu means anything. Jagadandya Prasanga will come. And if you say one Vijnanam is known by the next Vijnanam, like how Nayayikas they say, the first Vijnanam called, according to them,
Vyavasaya Jnana.
Vyavasaya Jnana. And the next one is
Anuvyavasaya.
Anuvyavasaya Jnana. So Vyavasaya Jnanam, to know that if you need Anuvasaya Jnanam, to know you need another one if you think there will be Anavastha dosha. Atrayam Prayoga. Now the Anumana Prayoga is shown. Vimatam Vijnanam Swasamana Ashraya Swasamana Kala Swagochara Samvedana Viraha Prayukta Vyavahara Rahitam Na Bhavati. This is Pratignya Vakya. Vijnanatvat. This is Hetu. Anantara Vyavahriyamana Vijnanavat iti. Vimatam Vijnanam. This is Paksha. I had sent some information on that. Vimatam Vijnanam. Why? So Paksha is Vijnanam. In that Vimatam Visheshanam is given. Why? So the Tippani that I sent, two Tippanis. In the first one you see, last line of the Tippani. पक्षीभूत विज्ञान शब्देन अर्थांतर वारणाय विमतम इति पक्ष विशेषणम. पक्षीभूत विज्ञान शब्देन, in paksha there is a vijnana shabda. By this vijnana shabda, if somebody thinks there is arthantaram, arthantaram means anya artha. Anya artha, that if somebody says vijnanam means vritti jnanam, tad varanaya paksha visheshanam. What is the visheshanam for that paksha? What is the visheshanam in the paksha?
Swasamana ashraya swasamana ala
No. In paksha, what is visheshanam?
vimatam
Vimatam. Vimatam visheshanam. That is what Tippani says. Vimatam iti paksha visheshanam. So in paksha, vimatam is given so that somebody doesn't think that we are talking about vritti jnanam. We are talking about kutastha atma. Atma is vijnana swarupa, because the quotation was given Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma Atrayam Purusha Swayam Jyotihi. That Purusha, that Satyam Jnanam is referred here in the Anumanam as Vijnanam. Now Sadhya. In Sadhya, Swasamana Ashraya, then Swasamana Kala and Swagochara. Three Visheshanas are there. Swasamana Ashraya, Swasamana Kala, Swagochara. If you don't include these three, then Sadhya. Somebody else answer the question now. What is the Sadhya if you don't include these three?
संवेदन विरह प्रयुक्त व्यवहार रहितम न भवति.
Samvedana viraha prayukta vyavahara rahitam na bhavati. If you say vyavahara rahitam na bhavati, means rahitam and na both are negative. So to avoid these two negatives, we will say vyavahara sahitam bhavati. Instead of vyavahara rahitam na bhavati, you say vyavahara sahitam bhavati. So the sadhya without visheshana will become samvedana viraha prayukta vyavahara sahitam bhavati. Viraha means abhava. Samvedanam means samvit. Any jnanam. Samvedanam means jnana. Jnana abhava prayukta vyavahara sahitam bhavati. This will be the new understanding of sadhya. Jnana abhava prayukta vyavahara sahitam bhavati. Kim bhavati? Vijnanam. Vijnanam means the Kutastha Atma is Samvedana Viraha Prayukta Vyavahara Sahitam Bhavati. Jnana Abhava Prayukta means it does not need another Jnanam. It is always with absence of another Jnanam. When it is, we are doing Vyavahara means when it is available. Atma does not need another Jnanam. Then only Atma will be Swayam Prakasha. Correct?
Yes, Swamiji.
So, Samvedana Viraha Prayukta Vyavahara Rahitam Na Bhavati. I am assuming you all are understanding this. Now, in this, three Visheshanas are given. Swasamana Ashraya, Swasamana Kala, and Swagochara. Swasamana Ashraya. Why Swasamana Ashraya is given? So, see the tippani that I sent you. One number tippani says, Vimatam, Vijnanam, Swagochara, Samvedana, Viraha, Prayukta, Vyavahara, Rahitam, Nabhavati. Etavadukte, if you say only this much. Paramate, Vyavasaya, Jnanam, Adaya, Bada, Shanka, Varanaya, Swasamana Kala, Iti Samvid Visheshanam. Purushantara Jnanam, Jnana Abhavam Adaya, Siddha Sadhanata Varanaya, Swasamana Ashraya iti Samvid Visheshanam. Purushantara Jnana Abhavam Adaya. When Devadatta has Jnanam, Vritti Jnanam, let us say. Purushantara means other than Devadatta, Anya Purusha, Yajnadatta for example. Yajnadatta does not have Jnanam. So when there is Jnanam in Devadatta, that Jnanam has Anya Jnana Abhava. Purushantara Jnana Abhavam Adaya. So the Purva Pakshi will say Siddha Sadhana. Siddha Sadhana is a dosha. Siddha Sadhanata, because what you are saying, we already know it. Why you have to do Anumanam to prove that? This is called Siddha Sadhana. To avoid this defect, the Visheshanam is given Swasamana Ashraya. Swasamana Ashraya means that Ashraya, Devadatta, in whose, where this Jnanam is, we are talking about the same Ashraya. We are not talking about when Jnanam is there in Devadatta, Vritti Jnanam. At that time, Yajnadatta does not have Jnanam, Vritti Jnanam. Therefore, Jnana Abhav is there. So then this Jnanam will become Vijnanam Swagochara Samvedana Viraha Prayukta Vyavahar Rahitam Na Bhavati. There will be Siddha Sadhanam in this Devadatta Jnana. Therefore, you need another one. So this Siddha Sadhana, to avoid that, it is said no, we are talking only Devadatta. Swasamana Ashraya. So Swasamana Ashraya Visheshanam is for this. What is the other Visheshanam? Swasamana Kala. Why Swasamana Kala? Because in Nayayika Mata, Anuvyavasaya Jnanam, is it in Samana Kala or not?
No, Swamiji.
Nayayikadinam Mate Vyavasaya Jnanam Swagochara Anuvyavasaya Jnana Prayukta Vyavahara Yuktam Bhavati. So there is badha. That is what the Tippani says. Paramate means Nayayik mate. Vyavasaya jnanam adaya badha shanka varanaya. What is badha? What is badha?
स्वसमान काल पाठ.
No. Badha is one Hetwabhasa. Among Hetwabhasas, badha is one Hetwabhasa. What is that?
Swamiji, Hari Om.
What is badha?
Sadhyabhavat Pakshah Badha.
Sadhya bhava paksha means what? Badha is through what? Badha is through pramanantara. What is the drishtanta in Tarka Sangraha for badha? What is the drishtanta in Tarka Sangraha for badha? Agniranushnaha dravyatvat jalavat. This is the drishtanta for badha. Pramanantarena. So Anumana Pramana is showing. So that drishtanta is for badha. That Agni Anushna, this Anumanam is badhita by Pratyaksha Pramana. Yes, your microphone should be.
Now it is fine.
So, Anuvyavasaya Jnanam comes after Vyavasaya Jnanam. So it is not Samana Kala. So then, if you don't give Samana Kala, and if only said Swasamana Ashraya, then Swagochara, Samvedana Viraha Prayukta Vyavahar Rahitam Na Bhavati. Then what will happen? Anuvyavasaya Jnanam. So Vyavasaya Jnanam is there, and that Jnanam at that time, they say there is no other Jnanam. Still, Vyavasaya Jnanam becomes known. Vyavasaya Jnanam becomes known by another Jnanam. So Vyavasaya Jnanam is not Swayam Prakasha, correct?
Yes, Swamiji.
Vyavasaya Jnanam is not Swayam Prakasha. Vyavasaya Jnanam becomes known by another Jnanam. That Jnanam is not Samana Kala. Therefore, if you don't give Samana Kala Visheshanam, Vimatam Vijnanam, Swa Samana Ashraya, Swa Gochara Samvedana Viraha Prayukta Vyavahara rahitam na bhavati means vyavahara sahitam bhavati. If you give this, then what is the problem?
Lakshana can go into Paramata.
This is very general answer. You have to
Will
give-
go in Vyavasaya Jnana.
in Vyavasaya Jnanam is not Swayam Prakasha, but it gets illumined by another one. That other Jnanam is not Samana Kalina. So, in Nayayika's Vyavasaya Jnanam, Swayam Prakashatvam is not there. And Lakshana will go if you don't give Swasamana Kalina. Swapadena, what are we taking? Swa means
Vijnanam.
Vijnanam. Swasamana Ashraya, Swasamana Kala, and Swagochara. So if you don't give Swasamana Kala, your Anumana will become Badhita. Lakshana will go in Nyaya or in Vyavasaya Jnanam means what? That Jnanam which is not Swayam Prakasha and is Samvedana Viraha Prayukta Vyavahar Rahitam na Bhavati. Therefore, if you give Swasamana Kala Visheshanam to this Vijnanam, then what will happen now? At that time, it should be known. And Anuvyavasaya Jnanam comes only in the next Kshana. Therefore, Vyavasaya Jnanam is not known at that time. At that time, it doesn't have Prakasha. So, Swasamana Kala, that is what that Tippani says. स्वसमान आश्रय स्वगोचर अनुव्यवसाय ज्ञान प्रयुक्त व्यवहार युक्त भवति इति बाधः स्यात् तदर्थ स्वसमान काल देयरफॉर स्वसमान काल विशेषण इज गिवन and there is another visheshanam swagochara. What is the purpose of swagochara? Can you think?
Not illumined and not illuminator.
What is that?
Means Swagochara means it is only illumined, not illumined or not illuminator. Means it is only illumined.
Why this visheshanam is given?
No karta karma.
This visheshanam is given because in Bauddha, the jnanam is swagocharam. Jnanam knows itself. Jnanam becomes Vishaya for itself. So, Swagochara Samvedana Swagochara Samvedana Viraha Prayukta. In other words, that jnanam which does not have Swagochara, it does not make its own self its Vishaya. Samana Kala will eliminate Nyaya Darshana. Samana Ashraya means Purushantariya Jnanam is eliminated. and Swagochara Samvedana Viraha Prayukta. Swagochara Samvedana Viraha means that jnanam which does not make itself its own Vishaya. Because karma kartri, they say both are that jnana. So our in Vedanta, Atma or Kutastha is not Swagochara Samvedana. Making that Samvedana its own Vishaya, it is not like that. So for that Varana, Bauddha Varana, Swagochara Pada is added. So Swagochara Samvedana Viraha Prayukta Vyavahara Sahitam Bhavati. Swagochara Samvedana Viraha. So it does not have any other jnanam like Anuvyavasaya jnanam. It is also not using some other ashraya, and also it is not becoming Vishaya of its own. This is Paksha. Those who want to study any advanced texts, then such things do come in those texts. Actually, this Anumanam, I could not find this Anumanam, but it is said this Anumanam is from Panchapadika. But I think it is similar to what is said in Panchapadika. In Panchapadika, Atma is Swayam Prakasha is established through such Anumanam. Hetu, what is the Hetu? Vijnanatvam. Anantara Vyavahriyamana Vijnanavat. Anantara Vyavahriyamana Vijnanam is Anuvyavasaya Jnanam. Anuvyavasaya Jnanam is the Drishtanta. In Drishtanta, what should be there? Hetu or Sadhya?
Both should be
Both,
there.
Swamiji.
Both should be there. So let us see now if this Anumanam, Anantara Vyavahriyamana Vijnanam, means Anuvyavasaya Jnanam. In Anuvyavasaya Jnanam, Vijnanatvam is there.
Yes, Swamiji.
So Hetu is there. Sadhya. Sadhya. Swasamana Ashraya, Swasamana Kala, Swagochara Samvedana Viraha Prayukta Vyavahar Rahitam Na Bhavati. So in this, you will have to use only, you have to drop the Swasamana Ashraya. I mean, Swasamana Kala. Or you can put that Swasamana Kala also. Why you can put entire Sadhya? Is it there in Drishtanta or not?
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes, Swamiji.
How? Yes, you will say because you know that in Drishtanta Sadhya has to be there. If it is Sadanumanam. Anuvyavasaya Jnanam, they say it does not need another Jnanam to. Is Vyavasaya Jnanam need Vyavasaya Jnanam to know. Vyavasaya Jnanam does not need another Jnanam to know. This is how they understand. I have explained this in the last session. Therefore, here, Swasamana Kala, that Jnanam itself, they say this Jnanam does not need another Jnanam. This Jnanam is known. How? Through Anubhava. So for them, Vyavasaya Jnanam needs Anuvyavasaya Jnanam to know. But Anuvyavasaya Jnanam does not need another Jnanam to know. Okay? So this Anumanam is done. And in Paksha, Hetu is there or not?
Yes,
Yes,
Swamiji.
Swamiji.
How?
Vijnanam. In Vijnanam, Vijnanatva is there.
The easiest question is this only. That in Paksha Hetu is there because Paksha is Vijnanam and Hetu is Vijnanatvam. Now you see. So this Anumanam is Sadanumanam. It is proved. Is Swayam Prakasha. Vijnanam means is Kutastha Atma is Swayam Prakasha. Further now, Vijnanam Anandam Brahma Ityadi Shrutau Matvarthiya Ach Pratyayam Prakalpya Vijnanam Asyasti iti Vijnanam iti Vyakhyanam tu Nadaraniyam Swarita Swarocharana Sampradaya Virodhat Vijnanam Anandam Brahma. In this Shruti, this is Bradaranyaka Shruti, Matvarthiya Ach Pratyaya is there. This is the Kalpana done by Nayayika. Vijnanam Anandam Brahma. Vijnanam means, we say Vijnanam means Vijnapti Jnanam. What do they say? Vijnanam Asya Asti iti Vijnanam. So they do Matvarthiya Ach Pratyaya. Matu Pratyaya, see, Dhanam Asya Asti iti
Dhanavan.
Dhanavan.
Dhanavan. So Vijnanam Asya Asti iti should be Vijnanavan. But they say Vijnanam Asya Asti iti Vijnanam. See the second tippani that I have sent. Vijnanam Anandam Brahma Ityadi Shrutistha Vijnana Shabde. Everybody, I hope you can read that. Vijnanam Anandam Brahma in Shrutistha Vijnana Shabda which is there. Arshadibhyo Ach iti anena matvarthiyam ach pratyam ashritya Vijnanashrayam Atmanam Manyante Tarkikaha. Tarkika, they say Vijnanam means Vijnana Ashrayam. This is what they say. Atma is Vijnana Ashraya. Jnana Adhikarana. Atma. So literally, what Upanishad is saying, Vijnanam Anandam Brahma. Vijnanam means Atma, which is Ananda Swarupa, Chaitanya Swarupa is Brahma. They say Vijnana Ashraya is Atma. How? Because Arshadibhyo Ach, with this sutra, Matvarthiyam Ach Pratyaya they have taken. So according to them, the Vyutpatti which is given here in the Tika, Vijnanam Asya Asti iti Vijnanam. In this way they have done. On the other hand, how the Vedanti is going to interpret this? See, continue in the Tippani. Vijñāyate yat tad Vijnanam Vijñātirva Vijnanam iti karmani bhaveva lyuti Vijnana Swarupa eva Atma iti Vedantina. Vijñāyate yat tad Vijnanam Vijñātirva Vijnanam. To etymology is given. Vi upasarga purvak nya dhatu janate hai. In that कर्मणि ल्युट प्रत्यय और भाव ल्युट प्रत्यय, it will become विज्ञानम. विज्ञायते इति विज्ञानम, this is कर्मणि ल्युट. विज्ञातीर विज्ञानम is भाव ल्युट. कर्मणि भावे वा ल्युटि. विज्ञान स्वरूप एव आत्मा. आत्मा is विज्ञान स्वरूप इति वेदांतिनः. Okay, I hope this much is clear. Yes.
Yes, Swamiji.
तत्र तार्किकमते इति सूत्रेण अन्तोदात्तत्वं स्यात्. There is a sutra chitah. According to that, antyaswara will become udatta. So antyaswara is in vijnanam, that na. Vijnanam, that ma is not taken. So this na, antodatatvam syat. And tacha vijnana shabdasya swaritantatva sampradaya viruddham. Vijnana shabda in sampradaya is swarita. What is swarita? You know what is swarita? Swarita is that which has earlier part as udatta and later part as anudatta. That is called swarita. Udatta, anudatta together in this order is called swarita. Vijnanam anandam, in this Vijnanam is swarita according to Vedanti. So in our sampradaya, when it is chanted as swarita. It doesn't have udatta. According to this Chitaha Sutra, the antim swara will become udatta. So according to Nayayika, it is udatta. There is more to this also, but just this much you understand. And therefore there is virodha. In other words, they say Vijnanam means Vijnana Ashraya Atma. And we say Vijnanam means Vijnanam Atma. This is the Bheda. So their understanding is incorrect. This is what we are saying. Okay. So their Vyakhyanam, Vijnanam asya asti iti Vijnanam iti Vyakhyanam tu na adaraniyam swarita swarocharana sampradaya virodhat. Next Anumana. Atmano Vijnanatmatve swayam prayogaha. Vijnata na swatirikta Vijnanadhina prakashaha. Vijnana karmatam antarena aparokshatvat samvedanavat. What is the hetu in this Anumanam?
Vijnana karmatam antarin aparokshatvat.
Vijnana karmatam antarena aparokshatvam is hetu. Samvedanavat. So samvedana is drishtanta. What is the drishtanta? What is the samvedana athva samvedanam? Sadhya. What is sadhya?
स्वातिरिक्त विज्ञान अधीन प्रकाश न
न स्वातिरिक्त विज्ञान अधीन प्रकाशत्वम. This is the sadhya. So try to understand sadhya now. Vijnata means Atma, because according to our current discussion right now, Vijnata means Kutastha Atma. This Kutastha Atma who has Vijnanam. Which Vijnanam? Vijnanam Anandam Brahma, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. This Jnanam is in Vijnata. Nahi Vijnater Vijnatir Lopo Viparilopo Vidyate. अविनाशित्वात्. विज्ञाता की विज्ञाति का लोप नहीं होता. लाइक द्रष्टुर दृष्टे है, लाइक दैट विज्ञातृ विज्ञाते है. तो विज्ञातुः षष्ठी विल बी विज्ञातुः विज्ञाते है विपरिलोपो न विद्यते. विज्ञाता इस पक्ष मीन्स आत्मा. स्व अतिरिक्त विज्ञान अनधीन प्रकाश. Why this anumanam is needed? Already previous anumanam took care of swayam prakashatva. Vadatu.
to show that it is not a guna. It is
To
it is
refute the
Vijnana
Bauddha.
Swarupa itself.
Huh?
In the
To
previous
refute the
Anumana,
Bauddha.
One of you answer.
To refute Buddha, Buddha says that Atma and Vijnana is Jada. Atma is Jada in Buddha.
in previous Anumana, it was told that the Jnanam, it is it. Saraswati.
Anybody else?
Jnanam illuminates Atma.
Huh?
In the previous. Jnanam illuminates Atma. It was told in the other examples, other mata.
Jnanam illuminates Atma.
Atma is Jada and the Vishaya is Jada. Because of Jnanam, Atma and Vishaya will get illumined.
Yes. Who said that?
Prabhakara.
Huh?
Prabhakara.
Ah. This anumanam is to refute Prabhakara. Prabhakara refutation didn't happen in the previous anumanam. Nyaya is gone, Bauddha is gone. Prabhakara, what do they think? Pramata is Jada. And you need Jnanam to illumine Pramata. So now you look at this anumanam properly. The sadhya here is Swatirikta Vijnana Adhina Prakasha na. Because in Prabhakar Mata, Vijnata is Swa Atirikta Vijnana Adhina Prakasha. And there, Vijnana, that is Aparoksha. It is Swayam Prakasha, but it is Vijnana karmatvam. Karmatvam means this hetu you can use to refute Bauddha also, but the sadhya is to refute Prabhakara. This is why I explained all those things in the last session, because I know so much background is required to understand these two anumanams, so that there is no ativyapti. Lakshana does not go in Nayayika, Bauddha, Prabhakara, or Laukika who say Anya Vyakti is there. Only then you can prove Atma is Swayam Prakasha. So Vijnata na swatirikta vijnana adhina prakasha. Because in their matam, in Prabhakara mata, Atma is swa atirikta vijnana adhina prakasha. So we are doing sadhya not like that. It is not like that. They also hetu samvedanam will go in there also, because their samvedanam, that jnanam is swayam prakasha. And Vijnana Karmatam Antarena Aparokshatvat. Vijnana Karmatam Antarena means in their matam, what is the difference between Prabhakara and Bauddha?
Prabhakara say it is Swayam Prakasha, whereas in Bauddha it is not Swayam Prakasha. It needs Atma Manasa Yoga.
In Bauddha, Atma Manasa Yoga is not there.
In
Part is correct.
Prabhakara, okay. In Prabhakara, they say Jnanam is not Pramada and Prameya, but in both Kshanika Vijnana, they say Jnana is Pramada, is Prameya.
Okay. But something else.
Aprakasha, Swamiji. In Shanika Vijnana, they say it is Aprakasha.
It is not Aprakasha.
Here
Jada.
it is Jada. Jadas.
No. In Prabhakara, Jnanam is Swayam Prakasha. That is correct. In Bauddha, Jnanam is Swayam Karta, Swayam Karma. So in their Jnanam, Karmata is also there. That's why the Hetu here is given Vijnana Karmatam Antarena Aparokshatvat. Without that Vijnanam becoming Karma. Vijnata not becoming Karma of Vijnanam. Because in Bauddha Mata, Vijnanam is Karta. Vijnanam is Karma. So, Jnanam becomes Karma also. And Jnata becomes Vishaya of that Jnanam. See, you understand. This is Jnata. This is Jnanam. Jnanam and Jnata, they say are one. Bauddha. Means what? This Jnata is also Karta and is also Karma. Karta means it has knowledge. Karma means it becomes knowledge of this Jnanam. So this Vijnata is Karma of this Vijnanam. Means it becomes object of knowledge of the knowledge of the Jnanam. Here this Paksha Hetu says Vijnana Karmatam Antarena, without it becoming Karma of Vijnanam. Vijnata not becoming Karma of Vijnanam and not Swatirikta Vijnana Adhina Prakasha. Swatirikta Vijnana Adhina Prakasha na means Swayam Prakasha. Aparokshatvat Samvedanavat. So now Samvedana Vijnana Karmatam Antarena Aparoksha. Samvedana means jnanam. Bhanam you take. Anam is aparoksha, and it does not have to become karma or something else, like aham asmi. And in the Drishtanta, you have to show sadhya also. Swatirikta vijnana adhina prakasha na. So this samvedana will be only jnanam, which is what we have proved. That's samvedana. What we proved in the previous anumana. In the first anumanam, first means previous anumanam that we proved, where vijnanam is samvedana is kutastha, and it is swayam prakasha. And that swayam prakasha is without it becoming object of another jnanam. So that earlier the anumanam said vijnanam. Now the anumanam is saying vijnata, atma. So it is swaprakasha, unlike of Prabhakara. So Prabhakara is also out. Or there is simple anumanam given, yadva. So this samvedana drishtanta is only valid for Vedanti, where we say this samvedanam, which we already proved. That samvedanam is vijnana karmatam antarena aparoksha and swatirikta vijnana adhina prakasha na. Is it clear?
Yes, Swamiji.
Yadva, another anumanam. Vijnata swaprakasha tatvat tadvat iti. I think this is the simplest anumanam now. Vijnata is swaprakasha. Swayam prakasha. Tatvat. Tatvat means
Swaprakasha.
swaprakashatvat. Tatvat. And Drishtanta is given tadvat. Tadvat means swaprakashavat. Atma is swaprakasha because it is having swaprakasha, swasya prakasha, swaprakashavat.
Tadvat is not used.
Vijnata. Vijnata means Atma. So then swaprakashatva is the hetu. Swaprakasha is sadhya. And swaprakashavat or prakashavat, if you say, that will be the drishtanta, tadvat. So prakasha will have prakashatvam, swaprakashatvam. Drishtanta will have hetu, sadhya both. And vijnata has swaprakashatvam, therefore it is swaprakasha. This is how anumanam is done. So three anumanams, mainly the first two, to eliminate other darshanas and to establish Atma is Swaprakasha. Now, those people who feel, by listening to this today's discussion that I don't know whether I should attend the next session or not. So don't worry, after this is all simple. Okay, like I will read the next line, you yourself will know this is so simple. Atma Paramananda Swabhavaha Parapremaspadatvat Vyatireke Ghatavat. This is another Anumanam. But this is simple Anumanam. Atma is the Paksha. Paramananda Swabhava is the Sadhya. If there is lot of dust on your Tarka Sangraha book, then you can remove that and start reading all these things, because so many Anumanams are coming now. Vyatirekena Ghatavat. Vyatireki Vyapti is there. Why Vyatireki Drashtanta? What is the nature of Vyatireki Vyapti?
यत्र यत्र साध्य अभावः तत्र तत्र हेतु अभावः.
Yatra yatra sadhya bhava tatra tatra hetu. In this Anumanam, what is the hetu?
Parapremaspadatvam.
परप्रेम.
Parapremaspadatvam is the hetu. And sadhya is Paramananda Swabhavatvam. Anvay Vyapti. Yatra yatra, what is the Anvay Vyapti here in this Anumanam?
Yatra yatra paramapremaspadatvam tatra tatra paramanandatvam.
Paramananda Swabhavatvam. So yatra yatra Parapremaspadatvam tatra tatra Paramananda Swabhavatvam. This Vyapti, where will you get?
Atma, Brahma.
But Atma is your Paksha.
No way, sir.
So you will not get this Vyapti anywhere. Because you don't get Anvay Drishtanta, therefore you have to give Vyatireki Drishtanta. So Ghatavat. Vyatirekena Ghatavat. So where Paramananda Swabhavatvam is not, there Parapremaspadatvam is also not. That thing is not extremely dear to me, which does not have supreme bliss. That which is extremely dear to me will have supreme bliss. That which doesn't have supreme bliss is not very dear to me. Like Ghata doesn't have supreme bliss, therefore Ghata is not very dear to me. This is the Yukti, Ityadi Yuktya. So in this now, Atma has Parapremaspadatvam or not?
Atma has parapremaspadatvam.
How will you prove?
Because it is dear to me, dearest to me.
No, that is the translation for Parapremaspadatvam. You will have to do Siddhi of this. In Paksha, there is Hetu. This we will see in the next session. How Atma is Parapremaspada. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Vadarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Veda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.